When they had when they had sang a hymn, they went to the Mount of Olives. It is there in the garden called Gethsemane where Jesus went to pray that he is arrested. He is brought before the chief priests and the whole Sanhedrin, who were looking for false evidence against Jesus so they could put him to death. He is finally brought before the Roman governor Pilate, and at the urging of the Sanhedrin and the crowd's betrayal, Jesus is sentenced to death. He is beaten and mocked by the Roman guards. A crown of thorns is placed on his head. He is ordered to pick up his cross, and they lead him away to crucify him. Jesus passes through the streets of Jerusalem once again. Only this time it is not the cheers of the crowd, but their curses that fill the air. The long, lonely journey to Calvary, measured in centuries and millennia, in fact set in motion from the foundation of the world, is now measured in the tortured footsteps of the Master. Despised and rejected by men, a man of sorrows, acquainted with grief. And we hid, as it were, our faces from him. He was despised, and we did not esteem him. Surely he has borne our griefs and carried our sorrows. Yet we esteemed him stricken, smitten by God, and afflicted. But he was wounded for our transgressions. He was bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement of our peace was upon him, and by his stripes we are healed. He who was without sin, perfect in the eyes of the Father, has become sin for us. His enormous loss secures our eternal gain. Behold, Calvary's Lamb.